We are going to be selling at no reserve, absolute to the highest bidder, regardless of price, the cars that are part of the museum along with memorabilia at our Enthusiast auction in April. So we hope you follow along, get registered to bid, and buy some neat stuff.
This museum is totally unique than any other museum in the United States.
We are the Automobile Driving Museum. Our cars are not a static display.
Stanley pursued it and said, you know what, we're going to make this a driving museum. Thus the name, Automobile Driving Museum.
And by the time I got here, all these cars were arranged like sardines in a can.
Being able to see the nostalgia factor of people coming in and saying, oh my gosh, I used to ride in this Mercury wagon when I was a kid. Just seeing those kind of things was really nice.
No, they came to the ADM here and they rode in. They came to the ADM and they experienced it. And this is something that the car hobby needs to do more.
I think for those that don't live in Southern California, this is what we think about. Nice sunny days, cruising the streets with the top down.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Know that they were well taken care of, that we maintained them, that we were careful with them, they were never abused, and that because we had the driving program, we had to keep them in good running order.
It's an interesting aspect of a museum curator is to keep them running. Had a garage in the back, they had lifts, and they had mechanics, volunteer mechanics who would come in and twist wrenches to keep them going.
This particular museum is a place where people could come from any place on the planet, and they were always welcomed. And again, that goes back to the LAX connection. We really did get people from everywhere on the planet.
Automobile Driving Museum, run by an enthusiast, promoted by an enthusiast, continue to use them enthusiastically.
It was very difficult to hear that we're closing. I'm gonna cry. I love this place.
It's our intention to use the proceeds and the proceeds from our interest in the building to fund a program to create scholarships for auto restoration students.
But I'm happy that we'll still be able to help the community in a different capacity, because I know all the funds will be going towards the Scholarship Foundation, and we're going to be able to still help, but just in a different way.
I think that they ought to have in mind when they're thinking about buying something that the proceeds of that transaction are going to go to a good cause, which enhances the future of the car hobby. That should be part of their motivation.